The Chronicles of Spectro.
Now, who remembers the time when Soulja Boy made a song about anime? Because I sure as hell didn't. Released in July 23rd of 2010, Anime is one of the few singles that Soulja Boy released that, as the title suggests, is a song dedicated to his love for anime. And I want to fully address that I am not the first reviewer within the Reviewerverse to talk about this song. OG reviewer Y Ruler Time had already reviewed this song, but given the fact that it has been years since the release of that review, I wanted to give my own thoughts on Soulja Boy's anime. Because hell, I'm the perfect person to review this. I'm not only a big fan of anime, but rap music as a whole. So talking about these two different forms of entertainment is just right up my alley. Now the only question remains, does this song hold up? No, it doesn't, like, at all. The song is a product of its time, the production isn't great, and the lyrics are just abysmal to listen to. No clear creativity or cutthroat vision. It's just Soulja Boy just saying what comes from the top of his mind with no rhyme or reason. And you're definitely going to see why that is. Now, to be fair, given the fact that this song was released in 2010, it definitely was ahead of its time in some capacity, because let's face it, have you ever heard of any rapper during that era who's rapped about anime? Nowadays, it's common for rappers, let alone celebrities, to express their love for the medium and apply that within their own music. We live in a time in which anime culture is respected within the zeitgeist and not looked down upon as those weird Japanese cartoons. Sure, you have those individuals who despise the medium, but you can say that about almost any other form of medium as a whole. So I'll give props to Soulja Boy for at least putting out a song in this nature in a time in which the medium wasn't as big as it is now. But like I said, this song did not age well.
Anime swag, I'm flying like Goku. Anime swag, when I pull up in that old school. Anime, drop past anime, recent chain anime and everything anime.
Already off the bat, he's making repetitive rhyme schemes. You're rhyming anime with anime and saying it over and over again. Just why? And it doesn't even work as a hook either, because it's just saying anime, anime this, anime that. What makes that specific thing anime?
Gucci skin anime, my backpack anime, the X-Park with the Glock cut, that's anime.
What the fuck does that even mean? You can't just end your verse with anime without explaining why that specific thing is anime. Like, what's an Xbox with Glock cut supposed to be? I feel like he's just trying to flaunt how much stuff he has in his possession and just putting anime at the end of his verse. Like, what the hell am I getting out of this? Now, I feel like he's trying to say that not only is he an anime fan, but he's an anime fan with material possessions. Trying to break the stereotype that all anime fans are complete shut-ins, outcast, weirdos. But at the same time, it's like it's trying to say a whole lot without sounding anything remarkable at all.
Looking like Death Note, chopper to your damn throat. SOD gang, yeah, money where like for all white like coat, anime that dope.
Again, what does this mean? Well, I looked up the genius explanation as to what this verse meant, and apparently it's supposed to be a reference to Show Tucker. And yeah, it's an unreliable source, but at the same time, if that's the case, then damn, out of all the things to reference, you had to reference one of the worst anime characters to exist?
Yeah, I'm anime swag though, like yeah though. 4 dose in a rows when I roll through.
And here he is trying to flaunt his wealth again.
Rolls Royce black and I'm looking like Goku.
Did he unknowingly predict the creation of Goku Black?
Anime, everything anime. Digital watch, digital clock, digital spots, everything.
Again, what the fuck does this have to do with anime? It's just talking about the things that he has. Gold watches, jewelry, nice cars. You could simply apply all of these verses into any other Soulja Boy song and refer to a different name and it would still sound the same.
And I'm hot in the kitchen cooking up that anime. Anyway, eat the cake like your name anime.
Okay, I'll admit, that verse was kind of clever.
Then anime drop toss, I'm looking like Vegeta man, looking like Gohan, I'm looking like Piccolo, looking like anime, I'm looking like Death Note.
If you're looking like those characters physically, you're not really succeeding within that department. Maybe you're trying to say that you feel like those characters, but again, I wouldn't consider the Death Note to be a character.
I'm looking like case closed. Man, I'm popping bottles. Anime drop tall, look like Inuyasha.
What the fuck? That doesn't even rhyme.
Back on the track, this the anime master. Hoes on my dick, cowboy bebop when I'm blasting.
Okay, finally he makes an anime reference that actually has some double entendres to it.
Soulja Boy tell him that my swag everlasting. Pikachu diamonds, anime floskers.
And of course, this is a reference to gold chains, but interestingly enough, Young Thug would make a song called Pikachu, which would basically reference the same thing as I mentioned before. And yeah, I'm never covering that song. Pikachu!
G5 jet, Trump shoot like I'm ballin'. Marvel vs. Capcom, Soulja vs. the world.
I don't want to be a Loudy McNitpick here, but pretty sure Marvel vs. Capcom is not anime.
I'm fucking on your baby mama, anime and her.
Again, what the hell? So you're screwing her to the point where she becomes livid, larger than life, out of this world even? Maybe he's trying to say that he's having sex with this one individual on a level that is so ridiculous it is almost like a cartoon. But honestly, I wouldn't even go with that line, especially given the fact that the previous verse mentioned Marvel vs. Capcom.
SOD boys, man, I'm looking like I am that guy. I don't give a fuck $1 million, I'm a samurai.
Yeah, tell that to the Nintendo execs. And that was my review of Soulja Boy's anime, and I gotta say, it's kind of disappointing. Soulja Boy had the right intentions of making a song dedicated to a medium that, again, back in the day, was looked down upon. And again, as mentioned before, this was Soulja Boy trying to break away those stereotypes. It was a way for him to showcase that anyone can watch anime, including a rapper like himself. But it doesn't work because of the fact that, well, it just sounds like any other Soulja Boy song. There's no creativity, no substance, just him referencing anime titles and applying them to material possessions. And half the time, they don't even relate to one another. But I want to give you a rap song that does embrace geek culture, and while it doesn't reference anime in particular, it embraces geek culture, channeling from the performer themselves. And this song in particular is called Couch by the hip-hop supergroup Czarface. This song is an absolute love letter to Saturday morning cartoons and retro geek culture. And the artist doesn't shove it down our throats to flaunt their wealth at us. And instead, we get a song about Esoteric's love for geek culture and how that has helped shape him as an artist. I highly recommend you go check out Czarface for yourselves if you just so happen to have an itch for nerdcore type music. But coming back to the review, Soulja Boy's anime is a disappointing song to listen to. And I'm kind of glad that there are better songs out there that represent anime as a whole in a much better light compared to this one. So I highly recommend you guys to seek out better music than this. Also, before I forget, Soulja Boy does have a mixtape called Death Note for whatever reason. And let me tell you, it has nothing to do with Death Note, and I'm surprised that anime wasn't even featured in this mixtape to begin with, just to add more layers upon layers of missed opportunities. God, this song has taken such a huge toll on me. Like, I feel like I deserve a break from reviewing music. I just gotta look for an excuse to find some vacation time.
Greetings, name's Tendo. No time to talk, we need you now.
Yo, you're that talking seal! How did you find my location?
Dude, not exactly good at hiding your address like the rest of us.
You're the one to talk. Word on the street says that you got a spaceship now. I lost my ship when I came to this universe.
You can worry about that later. I followed your story. We need to get some enhanced reviewers who can fight in the battle. We're going to Jupiter.
Wait, what's going on in Jupiter?
Well, let's find out together. Computer, beam him up.
Oh crap, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Also, hit that notification bell for new updates on new content. This has been Spectro Heliotic. Dropping the mic.